Shivoham. So today we have got a very interesting topic, that why we have so many gods in Hindu religion, right? In other religions, we have got basically just one God. In Christianity, we have Jesus. In Buddhism, we have Lord Buddha. In Muslims, we have Allah. But what is the reason that in Hindu religion we are so confused? So, Hindu religion is a religion which is over 2000 years old. In fact, experts say that it is much more, much more longer. And there are more than 900 followers of Hindu religion. More than 95% are in India. But many of the people all over the world, they believe in Hinduism. Because Hinduism is just not one religion. It is a confluence of many ideas. You can say Hinduism is a way of life. It is called eternal dharma, Sanatan dharma, which never began and which will never end. Right? And Hinduism believes in certain philosophies, in certain ideas. And one of the ideas is the concept of a universal God who is called Brahman. Right? And the ultimate purpose of human birth is to merge with this Brahman. This Brahman is also called by the name Paramatma. When we look up and say, hey God, we are actually looking up to Paramatma. And who are we? We are the soul who is called Atma. So Hinduism believes that the ultimate purpose of human birth is the merger of Atma with Paramatma, soul with the higher consciousness. And Paramatma is also called, as we said, Brahman. Now, how this union will happen is the question. Right? Now, in every religion, they say somewhere that you have to have union with God or you have to surrender to God. In Hindu religion, we say that you have to have union with God by realizing your oneness with God. And how will you realize your oneness? You will realize your oneness when you vibrate as per Him. And when will you vibrate as per Him? When you understand Him, when you love Him, when you glorify Him, when you pray to Him, when you surrender to Him. And that is the way we will achieve merger. Like what we say, true love, right? In Hindu religion, we say we will achieve yoga or merger by vibrating at the same frequency or at the same level of the consciousness. So, suppose we are praying to God, we are praying to Lord Ram, or we are praying to Lord Krishna, or we are praying to Durga, or we are praying to Krishna. What we do in the prayers? We glorify Him. We understand His qualities. We see those qualities inside us. We admire those qualities. We love those qualities. Always know, whatever you love, you can become one with it. It is fear that will keep you separate. It is judgment that will keep you separate. So, when you love something with pure devotion, with zero judgment, and love also bhakti, what will happen is, with that love, the union will happen. But the great Brahman is not just one quality, right? In order to understand the Brahman, Hindu religion is the only one which has made merger with the Brahman the best. What we have done is we have understood qualities of the Brahmin through different gods. Every god displays a quality of the Brahmin. And you have to attune to each and every quality. Right? In order to achieve union, you have to achieve union with all his qualities. And to make it simpler, the qualities are given a human form. Right? So Ganesha is given the human form of his quality of Riddhi, Buddhi, Siddhi. The remover of obstacles is Ganesha. He is given a form and you have to understand the form. The joyful, playful aspect of the Brahmin is given the form of Krishna, the beautiful Krishna. When you feed Krishna, you say you give him Chappan Bhog, right? 56 varieties of foods are served to him. He is decorated with so much of finery and he is so beautiful. And that is your charisma, your beauty, which is displayed in Krishna. Or you can say the quality of the Brahmin. Your power is personified as Durga riding the lion. Your highest wisdom is personified as Saraswati on the swan with the veena. So all the qualities of Brahmin, they are projected through different gods. The different gods are there to tell you this is an aspect of Brahmin which you have to attune to. They are wearing different dresses. Even the dresses have meaning. Durga wearing a red sari conveys something else. Saraswati wearing a white sari conveys something else. Lord Ram, if the color is dark, it conveys something. Kali is black, it conveys something. Gauri is white, it conveys something. Every single instrument, every single weapon they are holding conveys something. Sometimes they are holding a mace, a trishul, a sword, arrow. Sometimes they are holding books, lotus, kamandal. Every single thing that you're holding, right? Every single thing that they are holding is conveying a story. And these stories are realized. If they were just told to you, you will not understand the significance. But when you meditate on it and when you realize it with the aha, you get the merger. You achieve the merger. Now, in order to make things simple, Hindu religion has told the story of gods in a very interesting form. They are not boring stories. If stories were boring, we will never read them and we will never remember them. All of us remember the story of Lord Ganesha, that how he sat on a mouse and he circled his parents. There was a competition between him and his elder brother, that who is going to circle the world fastest. His brother Kartikeya went on a peacock very quickly, right, to circle the world. Now Ganesha had got a mouse which cannot run so fast. But what he thought was, my parents are my world. So he circled his parents. Now this story makes us laugh when we are children. But when we realize, it is so ingrained in us that our parents are our world. In order to achieve the stability and grounding of Ganesha, we have to honor our parents. So this is a story we deeply remember because it is such an interesting story. Now, stories of Lord Krishna where he's seen stealing butter, where his friends form a pyramid and they steal the butter, and children laugh when they read that story. What he does is, when the village maidens were carrying the water pot, he used to throw the stones and break the pots. Now imagine the ladies that how far they treaded to carry the water. And imagine he broke the pot. Not only that, you know what he used to do? When the ladies were taking bath in the river, he used to take away the clothes and run away. Imagine the audacity. Now, when we are children, we hear these stories and we really laugh. Not only that, in the satsang, in the pravachan, whenever they talk about the Gita, the Mahabharata, they tell these stories again and again with lot of taste, and we really enjoy hearing them. But when the time comes, the realization of these stories dawn into us. What was he trying to tell you? By stealing butter, he was telling, don't be afraid to lose precious things. Someone will come and take them away. In those times, butter was something most precious. They didn't have banks and lockers. So they used to hang them high up the wall. He used to tell, don't try to hoard things. Nothing is precious. When ladies, the pots of the ladies used to break, he used to laugh. That how much you're worried about stability. Don't take your life so seriously. Life has to be joyous. Enjoy. That's why he used to dance with the gopikas. That life is just a dream. It's an illusion. Don't take it so seriously. If you take it seriously, you cannot enjoy it. Today, every person is so serious. I want to achieve. I want to achieve my goals and targets. My children should do well. My company should do well. I should do my duties. We are so serious about life. If you are serious, how can you enjoy? So Krishna tells you to take life more easily. That today you are so fearful that, my name should not go bad. You are trying to protect your reputation. And here, he takes away the clothes and runs away. So his messages dawn to you when the time comes. And you never realize actually the message is already dawned into you through your DNA. When you read about story of Ramayana, how Ram obeyed his father and went on a 14-year-old exile, right, to the jungle, because he wanted to keep his father's promise. It shows the value of dharma, value of listening to the highest truth. His father was the king at that time, so he had to obey the father. When his wife Sita was taken away by the demon Ravan, he followed his dharma as a husband and got her back. When he got her back, he had to make her go through a fire in order to follow his dharma of being a man, to see the chastity of his woman. And when he came back to Ayodhya, and when the people of Ayodhya pointed fingers that they cannot trust his wife because she had gone and stayed with another man, he had to follow the dharma of a king and again send the wife back to the jungle to be with the rishi, to be with the saint. Now, this story, when we read, it really sounds a very interesting story, and we like to read again and again. Ramayana must have been made in thousands of versions till now. Even till now, if a new TV serial comes, it will be a big hit. Because people love to read it. There is some charm about it. But the lessons of Ramayana, they are ingrained in our life slowly and slowly. The importance of living dharma is ingrained in us. And that is why Hindus generally follow dharma. They follow dharma of being a husband. They follow dharma of being a son. They follow the dharma of being a patriot, of being a part of society. They follow the dharma of being, a businessman, to be loyal to your business. Finally, it is dharma. It is following the right path that gives you all the energy in life. And that is told to us by Hanuman. So in Ramayana, we meet this another god, Lord Hanuman. And how does he look like? He looks like a monkey. Now, what is the property of monkey? He cannot stay still. He's jumping from one branch to another. And what is monkey? He's a copycat. He will just copy. So what is this monkey who is seen serving Lord Ram? You see Hanuman, he is, with folded hands. He is sitting down and his mace is kept on the ground. He doesn't want to attack. He's just in servitude of Lord Ram. Lord Hanuman, Man, he is your mind. He is your monkey mind that jumps here and there. And when we read the story of Hanuman, we really enjoy it. But it takes us time to realize, no, this Hanuman is not outside. He's inside. He's our monkey mind which is jumping here and there. But the monkey mind has to surrender to dharma, to the highest truth. So suppose in life you have got two choices. To go on the right path or to go on the path which is laziness, which is abstaining from work, which is going away from duty. It is the monkey mind within us which has to surrender to the right path. So when we are told to pray, initially we are told to pray, we just pray because they say if you pray to Lord Hanuman, you will not have fear. So we just pray. Everyone chants Hanuman Chalisa. The teenagers of India, they are told that you have got Shani Dasha. You have to visit Hanuman temple every Saturday. So they go and pray, but they are not realizing. Actually, by praying to Hanuman, they are taming their monkey mind. Their monkey mind is surrendering to the dharma. It is trying to follow the right path meant to them. Because only when you follow the right path, you have power. Hanuman never knew he was powerful. But when Lord Ram told him, come on, go over the oceans and go to Sita and give her this ring and tell her I'm coming. He never knew. He started flying. He realized he had the power to become big and the power to become small. When he was going through the oceans, there were many demons which came to eat him. And you know what he did? He went through their mouth and came out through the ears. Right? This shows that when you are crossing the ocean of your consciousness, your mind is gripped by memories of pleasure, memories of pain. But your mind, if it listens to dharma, it will go through the mouth and come out from the ears. And then what Hanuman did? When he went to Lanka, where Sita was trapped. Now who is Sita? Sita is your identity, your Atma. It gets trapped in illusions. Right? It gets trapped because Sita thinks, oh, Raman, Lanka is very good, Raman is very good. That is why Sita got trapped. Anyway, I will rewind to come to this part again. But first, Sita was trapped and Ravan had trapped her and put her in this Ashok Vatika. So Hanuman goes there, gives her a symbol of Lord Ram to tell her, wait, Dharma is coming, Ram is coming. Right? That was a message to your identity. What does that mean? Whenever you are in problems, right? And if you just calm down, your heart will say, wait, a solution will come. You will notice whenever you are in problem, how much ever deepest problem you are, every person says, somehow I believe it will be sorted one day. because that is Hanuman coming and telling you, wait, have patience. Ram is forming an army to come and save you. So when you have patience, you have to wait for life, for your body, for your mind, for your senses to collect the tools together to attack the adversity. Right? So, and finally what he did, after he gave the message of Ram to Sita, he burnt the whole Lanka. Why? Because in order to say that whatever you are thinking of the darkness, it is just nothing, I can destroy it by fire. Now we talk of Sita, how she got trapped in Lanka. Sita is your identity, right? Today your identity keeps on getting trapped. It keeps on getting trapped. So when Ram and Sita were living in the jungle, passing the time of the exile, what happened was Sita saw a deer in the jungle. At that time, what happened was she aligned to her desire that, oh, I love this deer. It's a golden deer. I want to make a cloth out of its skin. So she told Ram, please go and get the deer for me. Ram told, no, this is a very dangerous jungle and there can be many demons hiding. But she insisted, no, I want the deer. Because she aligned to the identity of herself that I love this. She did not see what was the truth at that time, that it was not safe for him to go. So when Ram went, ultimately they found that it was not a deer, it was a demon, Marichi. And the moment he killed it, the demon started shouting, Lakshman, Lakshman, trying to impersonate Ram. Now, when Sita and Lakshman heard that, Sita aligned to her identity of being a wife. And she said, Lakshman, go and save your brother. Lakshman said, but my brother asked me to stay with you. Again, she insisted, no, you have to go. And not only that, she accused Lakshman of not being faithful. She told that you have got your eyes over me. You want that something happens to your brother so that you marry me. With that, Lakshman really, he felt so upset and anxious that he decided to go. But before going, he put a mark, Lakshman Rekha, and he told Sita, please, Bhabhi, don't cross this mark. Let me go and get Bhaiya back. So Lakshman also went. Now what happened? Ravan came in the form of a sadhu, in form of a saint. Right? Now he said, give me arms. She tried to give arms from a distance because she didn't want to cross the border. So that saint said, no, I will give you curse if you don't come out and give me the food. Now she aligned to her identity of a devotee, that no, I should not make a saint angry. So she came out of that, and that was the third chance. Life always gives you 3 chances. I always tell people, nothing disastrous happens to you the first time. First chance, you don't learn. Second chance, you don't learn. Third chance, you're gone. Then it is very difficult. So then she crossed, and then the rest is the story of Ramayana. So these stories, in different ways, they tell us the property, the quality, the behavior of Brahmin. So the question, what you asked was, where are the gods? Are they living in heaven somewhere? The gods are frequencies within us. The frequency of dharma within us is Ram. The frequency of grounding and stability within us is Ganesha. The frequency of joy and passion is Krishna. Right? The frequency of power is Durga. Wisdom is Saraswati. And these frequencies have to be awakened. So Hindu religion makes these frequencies so beautiful, in the form of gods and goddesses. And not only that, to worship the gods and goddesses, we are given very beautiful mantras, very beautiful srotras, stutis, kavacham, ashtakam, sahasranam, you name it. And all these different ways of worshipping, they are in the form of poetry. They can be sung. Right? So you see any of the srotras, any of the stuti, whether you see Mahishasur Mardini, or you see Dakshinamurti Srot, right? Or you see Lalita Sahasranam, or you see Vishnu Stuti. They are so melodious. And they are so melodious that over the years and years, people are singing them. And because we never forget a song, we can forget some paragraph, but we can never forget a song so easily. And the songs are so beautifully made, with exact number of alphabets that, they form a beautiful rhythm. Not only that, do you realize even our scriptural books are written in specific meters? Whether you see Bhagavad Gita or you see Ramayana, right? They are written in specific meters. In Ramayana, the Chopai, all of them are written in a specific meter which is called Anushtup, which has got 33 syllables. If you see Bhagavad Gita, it is written with 44 syllables, which is Trishtup. Gayatri Mantra is another meter which has got 24 syllables, and many songs and stutis are made in Gayatri meter. So even Ramayana can be sung, Gita can be sung. So beautiful. Yes or no? So what happens is that because of the poetic nature and because of the beautiful, creative, artistic, descriptive nature of describing the higher consciousness, we are able to retain it in memory. And not only retain, we are able to pass it on to the generations. Like the books of Ramayana and Gita, they have come recently, few thousand years ago. But before that also, they were orally passed on to people. The Upanishads were passed on to people orally. And as we said, that these gods, as you say, that these gods, as I just said, that these gods come with certain uniforms, with facial features. Are they human imagination? Let me tell you that the gods, they look exactly as they are pictured. Because, as I said, that gods are specific frequencies. Frequencies of energy. And every frequency gives a specific shape. Certain frequencies can make the shape of a circle. Someone can make shape of a square. Or maybe a very beautiful figure. The frequency of the quality of the gods makes exactly the same picture. So don't think that the gods that you see are imagination. The gods that you see, they are the true picture of what that frequency is going to convey. The people who have meditated for years and years, everyone has seen the same picture. Maybe they didn't even know which god it is. I have got meditators in different countries. They first see the picture and then they see which god I saw. And then they identify, oh, I saw Ganesha. So we have to understand that all these gods, spirituality starts where science ends. So never think that, spirituality cannot be explained by science because science is very, very less evolved compared to spirituality. So gods that you see, they are exactly the same. They are not a human imagination. And the way they have been made, it has been described in the Shastras, in the Shilpa Shastras. You cannot change the figure of a god just because of your own imagination. You cannot show Ganesha with a mustache. You cannot show Ganesha with smaller ears, with no trunk, or with both the tusks. One tusk has to be broken. Otherwise, he's not Ganesha. You cannot show Durga, riding another animal, not a lion. You cannot show her with different weapons. Otherwise, she will not behave like Durga. You cannot show Lakshmi, not with a lotus. You cannot show her sitting on a swan. She has to sit on a lotus. So, whatever vehicle they are on, whatever instruments and weapons they are carrying are very specific. Yes, you can little bit change their color, etc. It's okay. But the basic form has to remain the same. Now the question is, where do they reside? They are frequencies. You evoke the frequencies inside you when you attune to the lesson. In meditation, many meditators see gods. It is not something unique. Because when you align to that frequency, you see that God. Right? But what happens is that experience is so beautiful that no one wants to tell it. Even if you tell, people will not believe. It's better not to tell. But actually in meditation, you see Ganpati. Actually in meditation, you see Saraswati. You see Durga. Right? You see Krishna. You see Ram. You see Hanuman. But you become Shiva. In meditation, you become Shiva. You don't see him. He is someone you become. Because your true essence is Shiva. Shivo Ham. So, I can tell you in my workshops, many people, when they went into deep meditations, they have got this darshan. It is called darshan. Right? Whenever you have got a beautiful spiritual experience, you have darshan. And it is not uncommon. It happens like an apparition. You see it and it goes. Right? But it is something so personal, it is something so beautiful, and it is something so true that you don't feel like talking about it. Okay? They don't reside because there is not one God. I can also evoke Krishna, you can also evoke Krishna, she can also evoke Krishna. 1 billion people can evoke Krishna at the same time. That's why when in Vrindavan they used to dance, every Gopika had a Krishna with her. Because Krishna can be with everyone. So it is not your God or my God or one God. It is a frequency within all of us. Everyone can evoke all the gods. Right? And if I want to tell you in a very simple language, where do they reside? They reside in your chakras. Every single chakra of yours is a god. Every chakra, the lesson of every chakra is a specific god. I'm going to talk about it after some time. Because gods, they teach lessons as per chakras. There are 7 major chakras and there are 7 major gods which teach you the lesson. Okay? See, we have to understand that primarily there are 5 gods which are worshipped in Hindu religion. Okay? Which are called the Panchayatan. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Surya and Devi. These are the 5 gods. But these gods have got many, many different forms. And when Adi Shankaracharya came, he advised worshipping all different types of gods. Many different gods were added to it. So many gods have got incarnations and there are many different forms. Like Durga comes as Lakshmi, Kali and Saraswati as her 3 forms. Vishnu comes as Dash Avatara, the 10 incarnations. So there are many different forms of gods. But what happens is, as per your spiritual evolution, automatically you are aligned to worship to that God. Right? So what happens is, if you are deeply in spirituality, automatically your interest will come. Let me pray to Kali, because you're going through a period of darkness. Let me pray to Kali. Right? So what happens is, when you pray to her, she teaches you her lessons. Okay, let us talk about the lesson of Kali, because now her name has come. Okay, now you see the picture of Kali. She looks dark. She is naked. She has got a garland of skulls. She is wearing fingers, a necklace of fingers on her waist. She has got an asura, a bleeding head of an asura in her hand. In one hand, she has got a sword. And her eyes are big. And she is dancing. She is trying to tell you that you have aligned to darkness. You are going into the past, because the skeletons show past. The blood of the asura shows a lot of fear. The sword, it also creates a lot of fear inside you. But her voluptuous naked figure makes you excited. She tells you that, see, you are how much excited you are to the past. Why are you going to the past? Because you are so excited about it. Right? There is a lust about the past, so you are going to the past. So she is showing to you that what are you doing? Right? And then you see her dance and you are scared of that and you pray to Kali. You pray to her with her mantras. In time, what happens? As you pray to her, she shows you Shiva. That the truth is not the past, it is not the future. The truth is the present. And the present is Shiva. And the moment she sees Shiva, right, she bites her tongue and she suddenly realizes, what am I doing? My feet is over my spouse. Because a person is in the past or the future, he cannot see the present. He has crushed his own self, which is Shiva. The moment she sees Shiva, she bites her tongue and she becomes Gauri. She becomes his consort, Gauri. And that is her story. So people who are too much in ignorance, too much in darkness, too much in fear, they pray to her. But ultimately, they learn this lesson. And once they have learned the lesson, Kali goes. Now they are attuned to another frequency, then another frequency. What I have seen with people is they get stuck to one God. They say, I will only pray to Krishna, or I will only pray to Devi. Their spiritual evolution is stuck. You have to pray to all the gods. How can you pray to just one aspect? And some people say, I have been praying to Durga since so many years. How can I stop it? I said, gods don't have ego. Your God will not be upset if you stop praying to him. You have to pray to the God which calls you out most. Right? So, as per what evolution your soul is seeking, you will pray to that God. Okay? When you say Kul Devi or Kul Devat, basically it is an ancestral god whose blessings are there on your family. So it is very good to pray to that god in times of problem, in times of crisis, in times of celebration, to seek blessings. Because gods, because your generation has prayed to that god for a long time, you are able to evoke that god more easily. Because ultimately gods, they resonate with your frequency. They resonate with your vibration. So that is why when we pray to God, we do the japa of the mantras. We don't do the japa just one time. We don't say Om Gan Ganpate Nama and keep quiet. We do Om Gan Ganpate Nama, Om Gan Ganpate Nama, Om Gan Ganpate Nama. You keep on chanting, chanting, chanting. 108, several rounds. Actually, you're supposed to resonate till 125,000 chants. It could take months or years. But as your count keeps on increasing, your resonance keeps on increasing with that God. And when the resonance keeps on increasing, you start merging with that God. And that is why japa is done. So Kul Devata is one with whom your generations have developed lot of resonance. So his blessings will come to you faster. So there are many of my clients who are meditators, they do this. They achieve resonance with a particular God, and then they are able to ask or seek blessings of that God. Right? And it's not necessary you have to chant that 125,000 times. You can even seek the help of priests who can chant on your behalf. So you can chant they can chant for you, and you can complete the chant of 125,000 times. So what will happen is that resonance will help you get blessings of that deity. Well, Gayatri is a goddess on whom I can hold many webinars, because she is one I have prayed to maximum. She is the direct representation of God. Right? Because Gayatri is not just one goddess. Gayatri is a meter. You can say she is a medium. She is a conduit through which you can worship God in different forms. She can take form of any God. Just like sun has got rays of different frequencies. The light of the sun, white color, has got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, indigo. Right? All colors are there in sunlight. Gayatri has got all the gods. She is the ray of the sun. Every single aspect of God is a ray of the sun. Right? That's why many times gods are called Ra, ray. So Gayatri is a meter, she is a medium, she is a method, she is the path through which you can reach God. So you can pray to his Ganesha aspect through Ganesh Gayatri. You can pray to his Shiva aspect through Shiv Gayatri. Through his Guru aspect through Guru Gayatri. So every single God has got a Gayatri. So you can either pray to the God directly, or you can pray to him through the Gayatri mantra. It's the most powerful mantra. So you can chant either directly the Surya Gayatri mantra, which is the common one we know, or you can chant the Gayatri mantra of individual gods. So I will say the most powerful, the feminine aspect of the power of God, or the knowledge of God, or the knowingness of God is Gayatri. Okay? Now, in spiritual realization, we talk about the concept of Brahman, which we know is the unmanifested consciousness, or we can say the Nirgun aspect. Means Brahmin is the consciousness which is not colored, with anything of this material world. It is the isness. Okay? Now, we also hear the concept of Purush and Prakriti. Purush is the male aspect or Shiva, and Prakriti is the female aspect or Shakti, Parvati. Right? So, in this concept, we have to realize, the Purusha has to realize that his reflection is Prakriti, and Prakriti has to realize herself as Purusha. Okay, so Shiva and Parvati, right? So, I want to ask you a question that in spiritual realization, is it about the merger of Purush and Prakriti? Or what is it? So, Purush is the Paramatma, or the Paramatma and Atma, the soul, and Prakriti is the external world. Okay? So, you are telling that in spiritual realization, we have to achieve union of Purush and Prakriti. Okay? I will tell you the answer, which is very surprising. In spirituality, actually, it is a divorce. Actually, it is a separation. It is a separation of Purush from Prakriti. Both of them try to separate. Let me try to explain to you why. Okay? Understand what happens is Purush is the higher consciousness. Okay? It is what is conscious. Okay? So, and Prakriti is a reflection of that consciousness. So, Prakriti is called Maya. It is called illusion. Right? So, your body, right? Your mind, your senses, the world around you is just a Maya. Illusion. Now, what happens is when Purush comes in the world of Prakriti, he gets trapped into Maya. Maya hoti aisi. Maya is like this, it traps you. A man sees a beautiful woman, he's trapped. Kamdev comes and he's trapped. Right? You see something very addictive, something which is very addictive to the senses, you get trapped. So Purush gets trapped in the beauty, charm, in the intoxication of Prakriti. And because he gets trapped, he forgets himself. So actually in this world, your Purush has got trapped inside Prakriti. So marriage has already happened, but you are trapped. And you have forgotten what is your true self. Right? So when we celebrate the union of Shiv and Parvati, it is the marriage. Right? But you know the story of Kam, all the stories of Kam Sutra, they have come after their marriage. Right? So whatever we hear about Kam Sutra, etc., it comes after the marriage because the Purush forgets himself. He gets trapped in Prakriti. And because he gets trapped, pleasure and pain arises. There is so much of suffering because Purush has forgotten his joyful self. He has forgotten that I was so happy, I was so joyful, I was so complete. Today, every single person is suffering. He is suffering from a state of lack. I don't have enough. He feels so much of desires pull him outside. He's so afraid to lose things. He's so afraid of disease. Right? He's so impatient. He's so outside of himself. He's running like a deer, running to find the fragrance, not realizing the fragrance is inside him. So every single person is suffering because Purush has got trapped inside Prakriti. And Purush has forgotten his essence. So what happens in spiritual realization is we have to separate the Purush and the Prakriti. It is like the person who is seeing the reflection in the mirror is identifying with the reflection. And he's trying to correct the reflection. People are trying to correct their families, correct their children, correct the world outside, trying to earn money outside, trying to get fame outside, trying to get success outside. Right? You are feeling everything is outside. It is like the problem is in the person, you are trying to correct the mirror. So everyone's Purusha is trapped. And spiritual realization is about separating yourself from this illusion. She is Maya, illusion. You can never catch her. You can never get anything outside. Everything is inside. The Purusha has to realize who I am. That's why when you meditate, you close your eyes. You cut off from the world. You just go within yourself to discover who are you. You allow your mind to become totally calm. You allow your senses to be totally still. You take yourself inwards. Right? You meditate on every single emotion to try to detach from it. Because in spirituality, you are trying to discover yourself, the Purusha. Who am I? That's why we say, I am not the body. I'm not the Prakriti. I'm not the mind. I'm not the senses. Right? Yogis, they shun all the material world. They leave the families. They leave the brightness of this world to go to the mountains. Right? They leave this, whatever the needs and wants and desires of this world, and they go and meditate. Because they dissociate themselves from Prakriti. And Prakriti is trying to realize herself as Purusha. So Prakriti is sitting on a lion. She's trying to come out of the addictions and illusions and lust and the demons of pleasure and pain. As Saraswati, Prakriti is trying to align to the wisdom of the Purusha. Right? As Kali, she's trying to come out of the darkness and realize Purusha. In different forms, in the Dashama Vidya forms. Right? In the different Dashama Vidya forms, she's trying to realize herself as Purusha. In the Nav Durga forms, she's trying to realize herself as Purusha. So, Prakriti is trying to realize herself as Purusha, and Purusha is realizing himself by separating himself from Prakriti. The person has to separate himself from the reflection. Only then the reflection will become still and he can see himself. Otherwise, both are moving. One has to become still. So in meditation, in spiritual evolution, you cleanse yourself of every single attachment. You cleanse yourself of calm, krodh, anger, mother, ego, moha, attachment, lobh, greed. Right? You cleanse yourself of every single attachment, every single control, every single desire, every single expectation from the outside world. Today only I was doing counseling of a person, and he's a very serious meditator, and he meditates for hours and hours, and he lives in Tiruvannamalai. Right? Now it is a very holy place of Lord Shiva. So what he was telling me is, man, I want to just achieve realization, but I have lots of family commitments. So I'm really praying I get this money, he was into a lot of needs and wants because of family commitments. I asked him, why don't you drop the needs? He said, I have dropped everything, but what about my family commitments? I said, drop that also. Right? Because he was so much into spirituality, but because he was associating with his responsibility for his family. He was not realizing that was putting him in material world. So in order to come out, I said, just drop your needs and desires totally. And you have to become your true self. And what is your true self? It is supported. Don't seek support. Be supported. Don't seek happiness and pleasure. You are happiness and pleasure. Don't seek power. You are power. Don't seek love. You are love. Don't seek expression. You are expression. Don't seek wants and desires and lust. See the contentment and completeness inside. So whatever you are inside will be reflected outside. And that is the basic concept of Hindu religion. There is nothing you have to get from outside. Everything is inside. You want to see stability outside, become stable inside. You want to see happiness outside, realize happiness inside. And how will you realize? First, come out of this. In order to come out of this, meditate on the pleasure of this, meditate on the pain of this, and release it. And then what is left is just Purusha. And when Purusha is there, automatically he will see Prakriti in front as separate, distinct as his reflection. And that is Advaita Vedanta. That there is no difference between Purush and Prakriti. You cannot say a man and his reflection are two different. They are the same. See, you have to understand the outside world is only trying to teach you your true nature. Why are you affected? Because of some lack of other people. Why can't you become your compassionate self? Why are you having expectations from them? Why are you trying to control them as to how they should be and how they should not be? What if this lesson is trying to teach you to go inside and accept them for what they are? When you accept them, you will see the situation as complete. And that's why, our favorite mantra, very popular mantra is Purnamada Purnam Midam. Everything is complete. So, everyone can see this slide. Hinduism, as I said, is the oldest religion, more than 4,000 years ago, and over 900 million followers. It is the third largest religion behind Christianity and Islam. It is a combination of many traditions and philosophies. It is a way of life and also called Sanatana Dharma. It has got many basic concepts are, one is it embraces many religious ideas. Followers believe that we have to reach Brahman. They believe in the doctrine of samsara, means it is a cycle of birth and death. Okay? Whatever karma we have done, we carry forward in the next birth and we keep on going through this cycle till we reach Brahman. And philosophy holds that there is a soul, Atma, which has to achieve moksha or liberation to reach Paramatma. Hindus strive to achieve the four Purusharth, means objectives of human birth, which are Dharma. Arth means certain goals, certain life purpose. Every person is born with a specific role play. Okay? So, I would like to explain this better, that what is Arth? Every single person has come to play a certain role in this world. I have seen many people who dedicate their life just to achieve moksha. But then, many lifetimes go, right, trying to achieve moksha. But we have to realize, our purpose is not just to get moksha. Our purpose is to exhibit a property of Brahman. Right? So our purpose is not to get moksha. Our purpose is to get moksha through exhibiting a flavor or a property of Brahman. So every person comes with a unique message for this world. You have come with a unique uniform in this world to create something in this world for which you will be remembered. Whether it is through an art, through a message, through some creation, through some service. You are going to display some aspect of Brahman. Just like Saraswati, Ganesha, you are going to display some aspect. So don't just dedicate your life to achieving moksha. Just see what is my role play in this world. And when you focus on that, automatically that path will take you to moksha. So that is the meaning of Arth. Okay? So, and next is coming out of illusions, Kama, and finally liberation. Hindus revere cow as a sacred animal. I firmly believe that the preservation of cows is the preservation of Hinduism. Right? So, cow is considered a very sacred animal, and it is said that many types of gods, they reside inside the cow. So, if you preserve the cow, you preserve Hinduism. Okay? And if cows are killed, if they are destroyed, it is a destruction of this beautiful religion. Om and swastik are very popular symbols. Food is a very important part of Hindus. Most are vegetarians. And Hinduism is related to other religions like Buddhism, Sikhism, and Jainism, which has evolved from Hinduism. Holy books of Hinduism are the Vedas, Rigved, Samved, Yajurved, Atharved, which they believe are not written by human beings, and they transcend all the time. The Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Purana, Ramayana, and Mahabharata are other important texts. Non-veg is not allowed in Hinduism because Hinduism is a religion of compassion, and anything that has got a mother and anything that has got two eyes should not be killed, right? So because it is a religion of compassion, it honors all the creatures and advises them not to be eaten. Thus, Hinduism is a pantheistic religion because it equates God with the universe. But it is also a polytheistic religion with many gods and goddesses who personify aspects of the one true God or Brahman. All of them personify their different aspects. All different gods are a different aspect of the ultimate reality called Brahman. Basically, Hinduism has got 5 major sects: Vaishnavism, Brahmanism, Saurism, Shaktism, and Shaivism, whose followers considers Vishnu, Brahma, Surya, Shakti, and Shiva to be supreme deity. So these are 5 major sects in Hinduism. Now most of the other deities are either related to them or are different incarnations of these deities. So many times, in the Hindu religion, you will find people who are Vaishnav, who follow Brahmanism, Saurism, Shaktism, or Shaivism. The Hindu trinity consists of Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu. and they consider Brahma to be the creator. Vishnu is the preserver and Shiva is the destroyer. And they have got their feminine counterparts. Saraswati, wife of Brahma, Lakshmi, wife of Vishnu, Parvati, wife of Shiva. So you can say that these counterparts are, you can understand these counterparts as Brahma is the creator. Okay. Now, when the creation had to be made, you are ignorant, right? You don't know the path, right? And there are many different ways in which creation can happen. So Brahma is shown with 4 heads, means confused in 4 directions. And Brahma is not widely worshipped because he is considered a god who used to fall very easily for any kind of lust or temptation. It is said that the major demons, they got their boons by praying to Brahma. Because the demons, when they prayed to Brahma, he used to give them boons. For him, it is not that whether it is right or whether it is wrong. He used to just give the boons. And there are stories about how Brahma fell prey to lust or greed. So we have to understand it deeply to understand the nature of Brahma. So Brahma is said to be of 4 heads. And his counterpart is the goddess of wisdom, Saraswati, who displays pure knowledge, the right direction. Then we have got Vishnu, who preserves dharma, who preserves righteousness. And his counterpart is Lakshmi, means the one who gives the direction for the lakshya or goal, who provides the means. It could be wealth, it could be knowledge, it could be people, it could be power. That's why Lakshmi is not one. She has got 8 forms. Ashtalakshmi. So we have got Dhan Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Veer Lakshmi, right? So different forms of Lakshmi. She's not just coins or wealth. She's also wisdom, she's also power, she's also grains, she's also progeny. So different ways to preserve the dharma. And Shiva, his wife is Prakriti or Durga. Okay. Later, Adi Shankaracharya, he invited the worship of more than one god in order to realize the Brahman. So he said that different gods are manifestation of the Sagun Brahman. Sagun means Brahman with properties. And all these gods are a method to reach the Nirgun Brahman. So Adi Shankaracharya invited people to worship all the gods. Progeny means children. Now in Hinduism, the Hindu body is described as a temple and the gods are described to be parts within it. And the Brahman is the same as the Atman, which is eternal within every living being. So they say the sun is in your eyes, the Vayu in the nose, the Prajapati, the sexual organs, the Lokpalas are the ears, Chandra is your mind, Mitra is your inward breath, Varuna the outward breath, Indra the arms, Brahaspati the speech, Vishnu is the feet and Maya is the smile. Many different ways they have described the body as a temple. In their individual aspects, the different gods represent diversity and his numerous duties or dharmas, but in their unified and highest aspect, they represent Brahman, the Supreme Self. In the Puranas, now let us talk about Devas and the Asuras. Okay? According to Bhagavad Gita, every single being in the world has got both the qualities. Each one of us has got the divine quality and we have got the demonic quality. We have both the qualities. So Devas represent the powers of light and Asuras represent the power of darkness. So Asura and Deva, they are not separate, they are qualities within you. In Hindu mythology, everyone starts as an Asura, born of the same father. Right? So we have to understand that there are Asuras who can remain Asuras and there are Asuras who can become Devas. In Asura's family, you can have Devas. So we can say that ultimately Asuras can become Devas. It is possible. So Asura is a character who wants more power, more wealth, ego, anger, unprincipled nature, force and violence. Right? And Devas are those people who are aligned with dharma, compassion, knowledge and harmony. So this is the battle between Deva and Asura. So these are the qualities within us. Qualities like greed, lust, right? Jealousy, strife. These are demonic qualities inside us. Now, this is very interesting. People talk about 33 crore gods, but actually they are not 33 crore, they are 33 categories of gods and goddesses. Many times people say that we have got 33 crore gods. No, they are 33 categories. So the Samhitas, they say that there are 33 categories of Devas, 11 in each of the three worlds. So if you see the Rig Veda thing, if you see the Rig Veda quote, gods are 11 in heaven, 11 on earth and 11 dwelling in mid-air. So there are 33 categories of gods. There is another way of telling there are 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, 8 Vasus and 2 Ashwins. So there are 33 categories of gods. We worship God as idol or murti. And the specification of the idols are written very clearly in the Shilp Shastras. Now whether they are portraying anger or their Ugra form, or whether they are in a very benevolent or Saumya form, or whether they are in a joyful form, it is very clearly written in the Shastras. The idol you can make in stone, wood, metal, gemstone, any method. And most important, okay, when you pray to the idol, the worshipper's spiritual ideas and needs are meditated through it. Whatever is your desire, whatever is your thought, whatever is your spiritual evolution, it passes through the idol. You resonate with the idol and you try to imbibe the qualities of the idol. You try to fulfill your wish through the idol. But the idol can give you the properties as per the god. So Saraswati cannot give you power because that is job of Durga. Right? So Kuber cannot give you knowledge because that is the job of Saraswati. So every god has got his own property and you can express and you can pray for your desire through that specific god. This murti is installed by priests in the temples. At homes, we don't necessarily do the proper pran pratishtha ceremony or life infusing ceremony at home. Because if you do that ceremony, you have to give food to the deity and you have to take care of it like a living being. So people who do pran pratishtha, they give bath to the deity, they wake up the deity, they make the deity sleep. They give food to the deity 3 times. They change clothes of the deity. So they treat it like a living being. The typical puja has got 16 steps, but you can do few of the 16 steps as per your choice. But the complete puja which we do in our Rudra centered puja services is the complete 16-step puja, which is called Shodash Upchar. In this, the deity is invited as a guest. The devotee hosts and takes care of the deity. Praises with dhoop, aarti, and food is offered. And lastly, the deity is asked to go back. So this worship involves remembering the spiritual and emotional significance of the deity. So you can read the stories of that God, you can read the hymns of that God, you can read the 1,000 names of the God. You can do the aarti of that God. Different ways to resonate with that God. Now, are we ready to talk about some major gods and goddesses? Okay. So first, most important, as I said, it goddess Gayatri. And just now you asked a question, who is sun? The sun is your consciousness. Whatever you are aware about is the sun inside you. And whatever you are not aware is your darkness, is your shadow. So Gayatri is the light that enhances your awareness, enhances the sun inside you. So you can see the goddess on the lotus with a swan with 5 heads. She is called the mother of the Vedas, right? She's called Ved Mata. So you can see the different weapons. Each weapon has got a significance. But we cannot talk about all of them in this webinar. Then we come to chakra wise. Okay, Goddess Gayatri rules all the chakras. Now we come to the Mooladhara chakra or the root chakra. Lord Ganesh is the Lord of the root chakra. Here he gives stability, solidity and sturdiness to you. To stay strong and to be without lust. Because the purpose of your birth is self-realization. So see his picture carefully. What is he holding in the hand? He's holding sweets, right? He's holding laddu, right? And what we call laddu is lalach ka laddu. You are lusty about the laddu. So he asks you to not be lusty, right? And his figure shows that he is very satiated, he's eaten enough, he's got a big belly. He tells you there is enough. Don't run here and there in lust. There is enough. You are supported, you are stable, and he is an elephant because he tells you, remember who you are. Don't forget why you have come here. You are the Purusha. Don't get involved in Prakriti. And what is this mouse doing with him? The mouse is actually representing what he has curbed in him. It is representing lust, fear, stealing, running away, multiplication, nervousness. The mouse are the qualities which you curb to awaken Ganesha. Next god in Mooladhara chakra is Lord Hanuman. Now see how he looks. So beautiful. He is a tamed monkey. He is your tamed mind, who opens his heart and says, in my heart resides Ram and Sita. I am devoted to them. He has surrendered. He is wearing princely clothes. That because I have surrendered, I am like a king. I am so powerful. See his muscular body. Right? And can you imagine a monkey surrendering? Imagine what power is there. that an agile creature like Monkey has surrendered. So he denotes complete surrender of the senses to dharma. Complete surrender. Then in Mooladhara Chakra, actually we have got a battalion of gods in Mooladhara Chakra because it is the most tough chakra to transcend. Right? Most of the people in the world are always trapped in the root chakra, chakra of survival. So the third god here is Kartikeya. Now he is the god of the senses. In India, mostly in South India, he is worshipped the maximum. Now you will see that he has got 6 heads, right? Because of the 6 senses. And you will see that his vehicle is the peacock. And he has got 2 lovely wives sitting on either side. And he also has got a snake below his feet. Now let us see what story he is trying to tell you. Now Kartikeya is a warrior god. Right? He is said to be very beautiful, very handsome, very charming. And he is said to win in every battle. He teaches you the lesson that you have to fight your challenges and not run away from them in Mooladhara Chakra. So when you awaken Kartikeya, you awaken your warrior skills within you, which are so young, which are so beautiful, which are so sensory, right? Like him. And it is another image of Kartikeya in which the peacock, it tells you that in order to awaken your warrior skills, don't be proud like a peacock. Don't have ego, don't have vanity. And he crushes the snake, destruction of fear. And that's why you can become a warrior. His message to you is truth alone wins. Satyamev Jayate. So when you align to him, you get these qualities within you. Next god is Lord Indra. He is the lord of the Swadhisthana chakra. Now this is the chakra for pleasures and joys. Look at his form. He is riding like a king on a majestic white elephant. Elephant represents memories. And white elephant means, pleasurable memories. He tells you whatever you love is just a memory. What does that mean? Right? What does that mean? That whatever you love is just a memory. Today, understand, whatever you call joy, whatever you call happiness, isn't it your definition? You have defined that this is happiness. If someone acknowledges me, if someone praises me, I get a promotion, I get money, I find someone for marriage, I buy a house, it is happiness. Because you have defined it through a memory that it is happiness. Right? But is it really happiness? If you already have got one object, say one car, and you buy a second car, maybe you can be happy. But if you buy a third car, can you be happy? Then you will be troubled with cars. What can I do with it? So it is like a toy. A toy can make a child happy the first time. But he will have the same toy again. He will be bored. So happiness is just your definition. It's a memory. Because you are thinking my happiness is outside. So you have defined what is happiness based on what you have learned, what you have read, what you have seen. You saw someone being happy with promotion, so you are happy. But that promotion comes with a lot of responsibilities, and then you are unhappy. So you have to understand that happiness is just your individual reference and identification. But whatever makes you happy is your true state. Promotion makes you happy because growth is your true state. Achieving something makes you happy because success is your true state. Having enough money makes you happy because abundance is your true state. So it is actually connecting with your true state that is making you happy. And you are thinking you are happy because of the external event. So that illusion of Prakriti has to be broken, has to be destroyed. You have to separate from it. So that is what Indra is trying to personify. Okay? That happiness is just a memory like a white elephant. So you can see the elephant represents Chitta, memory bank, pleasurable thoughts, because elephant never forgets. Okay. Next, you come to the Manipur chakra. See, we are seeing gods in different chakras. We saw Ganesh, Hanuman, Kartikeya in Mooladhara. We saw Indra in Swadhisthana. We are awakening Surya in Manipur. Now see the picture of Surya. How beautiful he looks. And what are these? He has got so many horses. Right? See, he has got 7 horses. These are 7 colors of the rainbow. Right? And what do horses represent? Horsepower. Right? So, horses in Lord Surya represent horsepower. That how, with so much of strength, the horses are galloping. Right? But you have to tame the horses. You have to hold the rein of the horses. And that is dharma. That is true dharma. If you are going in the right path designated for you, all the horses will go together and you will have speed and power. But if you are distracted, your horses will go in different directions and it will destroy you. So Surya is the god of our true consciousness. Whatever you are awakened with is Surya. When you wake up in the morning, you wake up with the sun, Surya. And he tells you to align to dharma or the true path in life. And that is his message. So the horses represent the power of thoughts and the need to tame them. Then we come to Anahat Chakra, the 4th chakra ruled by Vishnu. You can see his thus avatara, because heart is the preserver. In your body, it is the heart that pumps blood to all the organs. Okay? And Vishnu took 10 different forms to teach different messages to humanity. The form of Ram, Krishna, Buddha, Kalki, all forms were taken to teach lessons of dharma or preservation. So, the vehicle or Vahan of Vishnu is Garud or the eagle. Now, let us try to see what he is trying to convey with that. Okay? Like they say, as fast as an eagle. Can you see how your desires, right? How they go so fast and you have to tame them. And the eagle represents the Vayus inside you. The Pran, Vyan, Udan, Saman, Brahman. The Vayus inside you which you have to tame. The desires inside you which you have to tame. The expectations, the thoughts inside you which you have to tame. And that is Vishnu. So all the incarnations of Vishnu taught dharma. Whether it was Ram, Krishna, Vaman, Kalki, Varaha, all of them restored dharma. So that's why Krishna says, whenever yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata, any time there is a decline in dharma, I will be born. Then we come to the beautiful Rit Padma Chakra ruled by goddess Lakshmi. Now see her beautiful form. Now you can just meditate on this form to align to her. Now see what you can see from this. Can you see the elephants? What are they doing? They are pouring water on her. Because they are telling, purify your memories, only then you can come to the present. Lakshmi comes when you are in the present, not when you are in the future or past. So the elephants are pouring water on her and cleansing her. She is sitting on a very beautiful lotus. Lotus means purity. Below the lotus is the muck of the world. She tells you, realize your lakshya, your purpose. Realize your purpose in this world and rise above it. Don't fight with the world, or the muck will take you in. Right? Don't fight with the world. You have to come up above the muck on a pristine lotus. And she is showering gold coins. That there is enough. Don't worry. There is enough. She has got the vehicle of owl. So you have to understand here. I'm briefly telling about one thing so you can understand. So she rides the owl. Rides means these are the qualities you have to tame. So the owl represents isolation, distrust, adharma, because owl just prowls in the night, selfishness, strife, jealousy. So you have to tame these qualities to have abundance inside you. A person who wants Lakshmi should be very generous, should be selfless, should not distrust, should be one with people, should follow the path of dharma, and should be away from jealousy and strife. Then we come to Vishuddha Chakra, we come to goddess Saraswati. See her beautiful form. You can see her wearing the white sari, having the veena in the hand. Veena means she is very creative. She aligns you to the creative, right, to the artistic aspect of the Brahmin. You can see the peacock in all the glory because it is the most beautiful bird. So much of art is there, right? And you can see her form. She rides the swan. This swan is also called Hamsa, right? Now, what is the meaning of this swan? The swan of Saraswati is also called Mrigshira. Means that this swan has got a unique property that if you give it a mixture of milk and water, the swan can take out just the milk and drink it. Okay. So this swan is called Neer Sheer Vivek. So the swan of Saraswati it shows you the power of discrimination. In this world, the good and the bad will be mixed. Just like mix milk and water. You have to have the power to choose what is good. You have to have the power of purity. Because purity means leaving attachment to greed and lust. And that is why her dress is white. Then we come to, in the throat chakra resides the Guru. Whoever you believe in, whoever is your Guru, whether he is Guru Nanak, whether he is Sai Baba, whether he is Adi Shankaracharya, whether it is Mahavatar Babaji, whether it is a saint, he rides in the throat chakra. Okay? He rules the throat chakra. Okay? So, in the throat chakra, it is an aspect of Lord Shiva who is Dakshinamurti. Okay, you see his form. You see below his leg what is there. It is a man. It is called Apsara Purush. And this demon is your deluded self, is your ego. In order to surrender to the Guru or to align to the Guru, you have to crush your deluded self. And that is when you will follow the right path in life. The Guru is said to be the one who shows you the right direction. Whether to go here or to go here, he tells you to go to the right direction. But for that, you have to surrender your senses. You have to surrender your personal I. What I want. No, it is not what I want. It is what he wants. It is what is the truth. So you have to surrender to the truth. And that is the personification of the Guru. Then we come to Durga. She rules your third eye chakra. So you can see the beautiful form of Durga on the lion. Right? So what does riding on the lion show? What is the message Durga is trying to give by riding on the lion? Firstly, lion is the most fearsome of animals. It represents your biggest fear. Right? It represents like the biggest challenge of life. And how can a person ride a lion? When he becomes more powerful than the lion. So Durga is said to tame the lion. Right? It is said that she is the Shakti. Through her, you can achieve every single aspect of Purusha. Right? Through her weapons, you realize Purusha. So that is the message of Durga. So you can see she has got a Sudarshan Chakra, she has got a Trishul, and she has got a drum, she has got a conch shell. She has got so many different weapons on her. So this lion, what she's taming is the pride, anger, ego, arrogance, and brute force which she is taming to become Durga. Lastly, in the crown chakra, we have got Shiva. Okay, the Purush, the Shiva, the form, the Sagun Brahmin, Shiva. So you can see the form of Shiva. So what does this form personify? The form of Shiva, right? Let us discuss this. What does the form personify? Firstly, he is seen atop the Kailash mountain. So much of peace, coolness, detached, not affected by anyone. See his dress. He is wearing a tiger skin. We are fearing the tiger and he has taken off its skin and he is wearing the skin. He is meditating on the deer skin. Deer represents the mind which is very agile, not arrogant. So Shiva is meditating on the deer skin representing the mind which is very agile. On his body is ashes, showing detachment. The water from the Ganges is coming from his hair and purifying him all the time, detaching him from Prakriti. Right? He is holding the Trishul, showing the three gunas, that you have to tame all the three gunas. There is nothing right, nothing wrong, right? Nothing incomplete. Neither Rajas, neither Tamas, neither Sattva. You are just is. You cannot realize the Brahmin because Brahmin just is. If you want to realize the Brahmin, you cannot make him an object, and Brahmin cannot realize himself because he cannot become a subject. So you realize the Brahmin through Prakriti. So Shiva is everything of Shiva, whether it is the snake which shows combating of fear, right? Whether it shows the poison which he has drank, which has made his full body blue, right? Because when you live in this world and when you have come to realize, you have to drink a lot of poison. So his whole body is blue with the poison. So There are everything of every god has got a story to tell, right? So his vehicle is Nandi the bull, and he has tamed the bull, and it is an uncastrated bull. Usually, if you have to tame a bull, you have to castrate it, and this is an uncastrated bull. So the bull represents aggression, untamed power, brute ego, and ignorance. So these are the lessons of Shiva.